Welcome in, welcome in. How are y'all? The sun's coming out again. I got caught in the rain. Okay, so we're doing like 7 estates. Okay, somebody's standing up for themselves. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of coins in this deck, but it's 10 of Pentacles either way. Somebody's standing up for themselves and what they deserve. What's in store for them. Their future. Shit's flying. 9 of Baskets. It's self-sufficiency, but on an emotional level. Obviously in regular tarot. Thank you for tapping that screen. Let's get into this message today. We're speaking to the ancestors, and the ancestors are speaking to you. So thank them for the messages and be open and receptive to what they have to say. What's wrong? You want this? Your show turned off. Give me 1 second, y'all. Your show turned off. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, we're back in business. I grabbed my affirmations deck too, and another deck just in case. But let's dig into this energy and see what we have today. Shout out to you, Kel. If you could, since you're active in the chat, could you put in the comments like and share so I can pin it, please? Thank you. Give me a second. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing a collective message. Okay. These are not baskets. 19. So we have dreams fulfilled, plenty, art appreciation, wishes that come true, sensuality, rewards, hitting the jackpot, happiness, pampering, and the finer things in life, financial security, prosperity, attaining your heart's desire, and gratitude and making it. So this is definitely a self-sufficient energy, even on an emotional level, fulfillment, appreciation, plentiful, just feeling whole, pampering yourself, nurturing yourself, security, prosperity, gratitude, and overall just making it. It's good energy. So we have the Son of Knives. Okay. So it's kind of giving me standing up for yourself, maybe even walking away. Let's see. It's chilly in here, y'all. I don't feel like doing all that flipping. Way in the front. Okay. So we have the Son of Knives represents the tendency to go too hard. The tendency to go too hard and provoke others. On the positive side, he is innovative, gung-ho, energetic, vigilant, clever, and persuasive. So we have this. This is obvious. This is in the upright, so it's on the positive side. So somebody may be doing a tendency to go too hard. This feels like, let's keep going. But we're picking up on masculine energy here. The Big Queen, and this is the Empress card. So we have masculine and feminine energy here. Tendency to go too hard. That statement is sticking out to me, but it feels like a burnout kind of thing. It's like, don't over push. Like, don't push it. Like, I don't know how to explain that. That's why I say let's keep going. Let's really see what the ancestors have to say. The spirit guides, God. The messages are trying to be conveyed today. Are going to. Yeah, this is the Empress card. So okay. When the Big Queen appears in a reading, you're being asked to consider your roots in regards to Mother Wit. What would your ancestry say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would they give? How would they handle the situation? The wisdom of our mothers in a portal to the past. That doesn't mean that you must do things as exactly as they did or perceive the world exactly as they perceived it, because that would be impossible. But what it does mean is that they should be given an opportunity to speak to you via your consideration. This not only connects us with the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth, death, and decay will always be. But it is the space between that a Big Queen inhabits. It is the spirit of continuity and the joy that is true comprehension. Brings that ensure nothing is truly ever lost. Even if it can't be found for now, there is always abundance, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. I feel like somebody's being pessimistic, if we're being honest, with this tendency to go too hard, to provoke. But let's keep going. This big queen card came out in the upright, but there's no positive or negative connotation to the Empress card. It's how you perceive it, obviously. So in the reverse for me, it would be a negative, but in the upright for me, it's a positive. So I don't think necessarily this person is a bad person, but somebody may be being pessimistic. Though they're in this Nine of Baskets energy, like wish fulfillment, truly. Son of Knives here. Okay, let's keep going. Was it me or okay? Could have sworn the card fell. Maybe it was in my mind. Son of Coins in the upright with the Ace of Baskets in the reverse. This energy is all over the place. This is a chaotic energy. I don't even know what the hell is going on. But we finna break it down. Son of Coins. The Son of Coins reminds us about the importance of thorough planning, using all means at your disposal to ensure the most successful outcome. His motto is, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. On the positive side, he is grounded, stylish, sets clear and realistic goals, has faith in himself, values education, and is at home in the body and a comfort to others. So again, we're still picking up on masculine energies. Though this Empress energy did come out, it could just be a mother, grandmother spirit, or I said spirit. I was going to say energy. So this could be a passed over loved one. Addressing this person about their maybe mindset, their pessimism, because they're doing all the right things, but it's something about this mindset. And I feel like that's why this Ace of Baskets is over here in the reverse. This Ace of Baskets is usually the Ace of Cups, which is overflow, which is like you're filling your own cup up to the point of where you're truly fulfilled, and also God. So let me see. Yeah, I feel like this Empress energy could be like a passed over loved one, a grandmother, a mother. You could have been seeing 111, 1111, 1212, 1221. Thank you for the follow. Thank y'all for the likes and the follows. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to decode what the heck is going on here. Excuse me. Because I feel like this is genuinely about a masculine here. Divine masculine here, who's in the right energy, doing the right things, but it's something about this mindset. is the reason why there's no overflow. I want to say fulfillment. It's like this person is self-sufficient emotionally and could even be financially, but there's something about this person not feeling fulfilled. Okay, so like I said, Ace of Bastards in the reverse. Okay, let me turn it off. Let's say, girl, shut that shit up. Give me a second. Look at the penguins. It's penguins. Suppressed feelings, unrequited love, being overly emotional, miscarriage, and bad breakups. Okay, so maybe somebody here needs to address their suppressed feelings. Thank you for tapping that screen. Somebody here maybe needs to express these suppressed feelings, the unrequited love, or this the aftermath of a breakup. So the emotions that need to be worked through. Somebody could have a miscarriage. Welcome in. And somebody could put in the comments, put in the comments for me, like and share the live, please. I'll pin it. But we have okay, I'm gonna read it the way it was laid out, y'all. Me, I like to do things in order, so when I pull the cards up, but everything happens for a reason. Everything is, I'm just gonna go with the flow of what spirit is leading me to do. So we have the Father of Knives. The Father of Knives is a quintessential dominant male. On the positive side, he's assertive, intellectual, ethical, analytical, mature, and a just leader. So this is a righteous man. This is a divine masculine. I cannot lie, but they have some suppressed feelings, unrequited love, some emotions that need to be worked through. Somebody's ancestors are guiding them to do this. It's definitely a mother, grandmother figure with this Empress card, this big Queen card. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah. Somebody's got to stop sitting on these emotions that they have pertaining to. I don't feel like this person is still attached to whoever it is they had or have these emotions about. They still need to be addressed. They're being guided to address these things. Mother of Sticks. Mama. Ace. So we have Mother of Sticks in the reverse here. The Mother of Sticks is one of the most uplifting cards in the deck. However, on the negative side, she is malice, overbearing, arrogant, two-faced, a workaholic, a major drama queen. In a reading, if she doesn't represent a literal person in these qualities, with these qualities, then she represents these attributes. So, and this came right underneath this Son of Knives. So this person, I don't know. This person could have been provoking this masculine in some way, shape, or form. Like, with the Son of Knives energy, let's go back so I can show you. It's like somebody forced somebody's hand. It's like, I didn't want to, but I had to, kind of thing. Yeah. Son of Knives represents the tendency to go too hard and to provoke others. So I feel like this energy, this feminine energy that was just released, it could have been a breakup or somebody just had to release someone. And this was a feminine energy, and it was due to this person provoking them. It's like testing somebody's boundaries, testing somebody's gangster. It's like, no, you pussy, you not, excuse my language. Oh God, listen, forgive me. But somebody really tested somebody's gangster. It's like, you not really gonna stand on what you said type energy. That's what this energy was on. And so somebody has some suppressed feelings about that. And it could be making them look at other people, even other women, in a light that you shouldn't be. It's like somebody's viewing somebody from a wounded perspective, basically. With this Black Hermit, I know Black Hermit is for root work, so it's like it's somebody's sense of self. Somebody was trying to like poke at somebody and make them feel like they weren't who they said they were when they are. It was the fact that this person was just testing them to make them have to step into their shadow, essentially. Like somebody really had to step into their shadow with this person, and it's because they provoked them, not because this was somebody who could understand boundaries and respect them. I don't feel like this person respected whoever's boundaries this is. Collective. We're speaking for divine masculine energy right now. Does not have to be a actual male. There is a feminine energy here, but most of this energy is a divine masculine energy, and it's due to this suppressing of the emotions, this person is showing up, and what they did to this person is showing up as well. And it's like somebody needs to acknowledge that these suppressed emotions. There is another energy here that's a female, but this is a spirit. This Empress energy gives me just a grandmother. This could still be somebody who's alive, but this feels like a grandmother or a mother spirit. This person has passed over. And they're guiding somebody to address this. And again, does not have to be male, but it is a masculine energy here. Let's get into this Black Hermit card. I hope I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm explaining it the best way I know how. Thank you for tapping that screen. I hope I'm saying it right. That's a Queen of Wands, reverse into Mother of Sticks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, technically. So, this person and they could have worked together. So this masculine and this feminine could work together. That could be the dynamic of this relationship. Okay. When Black Hermit appears in a reading, you're being challenged to make what you desire manifest. The difference between a dream and a goal is a plan. So make sure you have a clear one. It is key that you know exactly why each step is necessary to obtain your objective. So somebody's understanding why they're going through, why they're taking the necessary steps. Because we can take the necessary steps and feel like, oh, why am I doing this? It's like, if you didn't understand why, you would just want to take a shortcut. So this person is really genuinely doing the work, like trying to understand why they need to do everything. So when Black Hermit appears in a reading, you're being challenged to make what you desire manifest. The difference between a dream and a goal is a plan. So make sure you have a clear one. It's key that you know exactly why each step is necessary to obtain your objective. If you do not, you might be tempted to take shortcuts and find yourself cut short instead. Competent magicians and hoodoo practitioners dazzle others with the results they obtain, but the audience and clients rarely, if ever, are around to witness the amount of preparation that is necessary to accomplish a task. The power of creation exists within a focused, methodical mind that is aware of itself. And that's what this person is doing. They're creating a focused, methodical mind that is aware of itself and its energy. So it cannot be manipulated, used, abused. You get what I'm saying? If you receive Black Hermit in a reading, consider the following. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Do you really believe it's possible that you can make it happen? Somebody needs to tap into that root chakra and really ground themselves in understanding that you can create anything. As long as you, God damn it, what's the best way for me to say this? You need to know who you are and why you're choosing what you're choosing, basically. And ground yourself. It just sounds like somebody needs to get grounded. Do you really believe it's possible that you can make it happen? Are your talents and skills being put to good use? Do your intentions, beliefs, and desires match the life that you live? Stop playing and do what you have to do, even if it's hard. How committed are you to him, her, this, or that? Where there's a will, there's a way. Damn, this person could have provoked this person to like poke this. Somebody was really trying to make somebody feel like they are not who they say they are. Like, so they're fucking with their root chakra. Like, somebody could even try to do root work on them. Usually when it's work like that being done, my ancestor deck does come out. When somebody's trying to do root work on somebody and somebody's empress, somebody's grandmother, mother pops out like this, and the Black Hermit right underneath, somebody's grandmother, mother saw somebody doing some sort of root work on them. And that's fucked up, first of all. Let's say that, especially if this is somebody they work with or somebody they have an actual relationship with, because it did say break up. So yeah, it's like somebody was trying to take away somebody's sense of self, make them feel like they're not who they say they are, which is crazy work. Somebody was trying to take away somebody's will, like somebody's will to genuinely create the life they desire, to actually genuinely obtain the fulfillment that they want, that they're destined for. Well, what are you creating, manifesting, permitting right now? Do you really want that? So these are questions to ask yourself. What was it, feminine or the masculine? This is this feminine energy who was provoking this person was doing root work on them. There's all types of root work you can do, so don't ask me what kind. But this feminine energy was doing root work on this masculine energy here. And this person's ancestors, their loved ones saw this, and that's why they're telling them to work on this, because somebody's trying to make them lose their sense of self, their willpower, their determination to create the life that they desire. Because it's like when you keep doing something to somebody, and so it's like when you keep seeing that something is not working out, and you start to question yourself, like, is it me, or is it just, no, part of it is you. Part of it is you. You have to take accountability, but at the same time, it's something that needs to be addressed here within this masculine energy. It's a wound. That's what's even causing this person to have their root chakra altered. That's what's even causing this person to have their root chakra altered. They need to ground themselves and truly knowing who they are, no matter who comes and who goes. That's the energy. Somebody needs to be able to be grounded, no matter who comes and who goes, no matter how close or how little of a relationship that you have with that person. It was a masculine, I think it was a masculine co-worker / side piece. Could be. But I didn't get, like, I don't know, I feel like these two people could have worked together in some way, shape, or form, but it does not have to be like in an intimate setting. These people just could have worked together. I don't know how, when, or where. But yeah, take what resonates and leave the rest. So if you see that as that, that's what your intuition is telling you, then take this. But also take it back to prayer for clarity and confirmation. Ace of Sticks, knowledge. So somebody's getting knowledge or gaining some type of, somebody's understanding what root work is and how it works. With this Ace of Wands here to the Black Hermit, it's like somebody's truly understanding what's going on. With the funeral card at the bottom of the deck, somebody was trying to put a depth to how somebody sees themselves, how somebody appreciates themselves, how somebody loves. Somebody tried to put a depth to somebody's self-love, which is absolutely insanity. Insanity, I tell you. New opportunities, optimism, self-expression. Somebody was trying to dead that shit. Passion, optimism, self-expression. Somebody was trying to dead that shit. Passion, virility, facing fear, conception, self-confidence. Somebody tried to literally dead somebody's entire self-confidence altogether. Travel, good news, being inspired, creative juices flowing, recognizing potential, courage, growth, and the use the force. Child, that's how they put it. And the force. I can't make this shit up. I hate when they talk like that. Yeah. And that fell on top of this Son of Coins energy, this leader energy, this very efficient, this divine masculine energy. Thank you for tapping the screen. If somebody else could comment, I would be greatly appreciated. I would greatly appreciate somebody commenting it again so I can pin it. I just don't feel like scrolling all the way back up. Is there anything else here? Okay, 7 of Sticks to the root work. Somebody's standing up for themselves. Just looking at this card, it's like, no, bitch. You're not going to tell me I ain't shit, and I'm just going to believe I ain't shit. And I know who I am, a.k.a. being grounded in yourself, in your capabilities, and knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. Child. Why do they do that? Why they only let some shit sit up there and be pinned for like 1 minute? That's crazy. It seems like you're reading the Divine Masculine I'm connected to hit in no contact with right now. It resonates. This message is for you. So a spirit is just letting you know what this person is going through. So maybe you're in the energy of kind of wondering what's going on with your masculine, and you're getting answers. This person is healing. This person is doing what they're standing up for themselves. First of all, they're addressing, they're needing to, and most likely going to address these suppressed emotions that they have going on. Right, I'm glad y'all letting me know it resonates. Thank you. Yeah, they're healing. This is healing. They're gaining knowledge, especially on this root work that's going on. 8 of baskets, walking away and being okay with walking away from whoever and whatever when it's necessary. The free man. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's really stepping into that self-confidence and knowing, like, you know how most people, when you break up with somebody, they try to make you feel like you ain't shit because you didn't want to stay around and take their shit. God knows, I know what that shit is like. Yeah, this person isn't accepting that. Like, no, I did my absolute best to love you, whether this is platonic or not, and you didn't accept me for who I am and what I bring and how I operate, and so therefore it's time for me to love myself the way I deserve to be loved, not to put up with what you want to give me. Family, friend, co-worker, whatever. Because all of it's love in my eyes. Somebody just willing to sit there and listen to you talk about your problems, that's love. Sorry. Somebody's willing to sit there and give you advice on the things that they see that you don't see, that's love. Like, I think that a lot of people take tough love for granted, but it's like, it's the most important part of love, because you can love people all lovey-dovey gushy all you want to, but if somebody's not willing to really genuinely hear the shit that they need to hear and not the shit that they want to hear, that's a fake ass love. I'm sorry, you can't really call that love, and you're not willing to hear what you need to hear. And I'm saying it out of love, not saying it because I want to hurt your feelings. I'm not saying it because I think you're stupid. I'm saying it because I love you and I don't want you to continue to live this way. Okay? Other baskets. That's what I had to learn when it came to a lot of my friends. I was only telling them the good shit on the love side. And it's like, no, you really need to tell her she needs to leave that man alone because he's draining her entirety. It should be no reason why that girl is your best friend and you haven't told her she shouldn't be working 2 jobs while a nigga sitting at home not doing shit for her. You should never feel like that's okay not to tell your friend, like, that's not cool. You done birthed 2 kids for a man and he's sitting at home and he not doing shit for you. Tough love is real love. And if you don't want that, then that person doesn't genuinely love you. They only love what you're telling them when they want to hear it. They just only love they only love hearing what you tell. They only love hearing you telling them what they want to hear. Your shirt dragon is fire. Thank you. He got mad at me because I spoke on this, and now he's seeing everything for himself. And that's how it works. That's how it works. When we step out of the way, after we done already did what God asked us to do, which is to speak from a place of love to this person, and they don't want to accept that, then once you remove yourself and you move out of the way, then God is again going to show them this, and they're going to keep showing them this and keep showing. It's like it's a cycle. You're going to keep going through this cycle until you get it. This is a lesson that needs to be learned. You can't always think that love is going to be gushy, smushy, and sweet. It's going to be tough sometimes. It's going to be you needing to hear from this person that you're doing the wrong thing, and you need to be able to accept that without thinking, this person just trying to hurt my feelings. Bitch. Okay. That's just how I feel about it. That's what I know. That's why I don't apologize for, oh, if I offend you. No, if I offend you, that means you shouldn't. You, first of all, don't God say we don't need to be offended unless you're doing a criminal act, a criminal act of offense, which is defying God's word. Okay, like if your left hand offends you, cut it off, type of thing. If I'm not offending you in that way, babe, it should be no reason why you're offended. That I'm telling you some shit out of love. So that provoking, that's an offense. You're not respecting. We're not even going to dig into that. We're going to let that person figure that out for themselves. That's a part of their lesson. The mother of baskets represents the archetype of the compassionate mother. On the positive side, she is empathetic, supportive, psychic, introspective, spiritual, intuitive, and loving. So crazy how I started reading y'all comments and then this came out. So Empress energy is here, and you could be the person that's providing this person the knowledge on this. Like you just said, you spoke and you told this person this thing and they didn't want to listen. Yeah, that's what's going on here. With this Ace of Baskets in the reverse, with this Ace of Sticks in the upright, with this Mother of Baskets right underneath it, you've provided somebody with the necessary knowledge. You've done your job. Because God don't give us all of this knowledge just to hold on to it. No, he's going to use you. He's going to use you to speak through. And if that person does not want to be open and receptive to that message, then so be it. But other than that, just do your part. Father of Coins in the reverse. Five of Coins in the reverse. So we have Father of Coins is a personification of a wealthy, successful businessman. Why did I hear fake rich on the ground? We don't want them. Who fake flexing? On the negative side, because that's what this is. On the negative side, he is classist, a show off, a brag art, makes bad investments, has gambling problems, and will resort to questionable or illegal activities to make it. Or is susceptible to get rich quick schemes. In a reading, if he does not represent a literal person with these qualities, then he represents these attributes. And we just got that. I don't know if this is this masculine or this, that's what this root work was supposed to cause. This person to be in the energy of get rich quick schemes and just not really actually wanting to truly understand why they're making and taking the actions that they're taking, so that they don't want to partake in shortcuts and then be fucked because you just did everything the wrong way. Like, somebody just wanted somebody to be lazy. Five of Coins in the reverse with this Seven of Sticks in the upright. Somebody set it up for themselves when it comes to, hold on. First of all, being left out in the cold. It's like, no, bitch. You ain't leave me, I leave you. I left you. Looking at it. I don't really think that it's it's not in an ego way, but it's like somebody could be trying to say, oh, I'm leaving you. Somebody is trying to make somebody seem like a bad person, and they're not a bad person. They're doing what's best for them. And somebody fucking with somebody's root chakra, that shit weird. Stop doing that shit. They're not gonna stop doing that shit as long as they're in contact with you. It's not funny, but sometimes you gotta laugh at shit like that, because people just really genuinely think that you be dicks or dumb to the shit that they're doing because they're ugly dicks or dumb to you. And it's like, no, it's like when somebody tries to gaslight you about cheating and you know damn well that person was cheating. Okay? Bitch, I don't need proof to know that you cheated on me. My intuition tells me enough. My dreams tell me enough. Matter of fact, my pH balance being off tells me enough. Fuck is we talking about? I think that a lot of people get away with shit like that because we are so caught up in the fact of wanting proof. Like, I know you did this thing. I know you did this thing. This person's telling you they're not doing it. But whole time, everything in you, every alarm bell ringing is telling you this motherfucker did it. You don't stick around for the proof. You don't stick around for them to do it again. To get caught again. That's crazy. I don't think that's what this person is doing. It's just... that's the energy. Somebody just wanted somebody to keep running in circles around them trying to prove that somebody's trying to fuck somebody's root chakra up. Fuck having a sense of self, bitch. Try to decode me and all of my dumb shit and my foolishness. So this this 5 of coins in the reverse is unemployment, homelessness, recessions, worry, failure to seek spiritual guidance, adversity, misery, despair, disgrace, miscomfort, loss, disappointment, miserable luck, being down and out, isolation, lack of faith, and ill health. Again, this person is fighting some serious shit. Okay? This person is really... they're having to do some work because they played a part in this. Again, they allowed something to happen, and you even spoke on this, whether this was prior to or right now. You spoke on this energy and you spoke on these things, and so now somebody is seeing for themselves based off of... I just saw something when I got on here, and the girl said, don't let God have to show you or tell you, right? Don't let it get to the point where God got to show you and tell you. Really check yourself before you end up here. And that's what's going on. Somebody didn't check themselves, so they wrecked themselves. God had to be like, hey, skirt, nigga, what are you doing? For you take it too far, you're one of mine. I need you to get it together right now. You're one of mine. Did you comment? No, what is that? I just got a summons to my house for him for him owing money. A summons. So he's supposed to appear in court. Skirt, nigga. Divine intervention. You ain't even see it coming. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but skirt. What did you think? What do you think? When you answer the calling of God, and I used to always ask my damn self, like, we do be tripping sometimes. And that's what it be. That's all. You just have to be able to be like, all right, man, I was wrong. All right. And that's it. But I used to ask my damn self that, like, why people get away with shit and why people could talk in class and why people could do this, but I get in trouble the first time. I get detention, I get ISS, I get this, I get that, because you are called and you answered the call. So you're going to get stopped in your tracks in the beginning. They're not going to let you, God's not going to let you go 5-10 years down the line getting away with shit. No, you answered the call, and so therefore he's on your ass like white on rice. You're one of his. That's what this is. Yeah, That's what this is. It's like, why me? Why you? You're called. That's why. And you keep answering the call. That's why. Because everybody else around you, they answer the call and say, oh shit, no, I can't do this. They put the fucking phone back down. I can't do it. But you kept going. And that's why you keep getting the lessons. That's why you keep getting the blessings. You get what I'm saying? Shit, we not perfect. We're not perfect. Damn, how I do that and end up going to jail? Would you rather have been doing it for years and then end up with so much time in jail that you would never see the light of day again? Or would you have rather had your hand popped off the rip? So 10-6 in the reverse with the 4 baskets. I am shivering. Y'all need a second. Give me a second. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Like, man, I sat in jail all night. At least you ain't sat in that bitch for 30 years. You know they changed life to 60 years. Shit. Would you rather your life be in the hands of man or in the hands of God? It's getting deep. I'm just a bystander. Somebody's learning one of the harder lessons. I'll say that. Because them get rich quick schemes, they had your ass in jail in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah, I'm going to just flip this card and I'm going to just Wells Fargo this thing and goddamn, boom, I'm going to have the money to... Right. Now you in jail. Right. It's okay. When I get that shit, I'm invested. That's not the money that God gave you, though. So now you invested all, and now the whole foundation of what you're doing is on faulty shit. Now all of it has to come down. All of it has to be redone over with God because you did it the way you wanted to do it and not the way He was calling you to do it. Let me stop preaching. 10-6 in the reverse. Stress, feeling burdened, overworking, reaching the breaking point, having too many responsibilities, inability to say no, swinging against the tide, cruel supervisors, hard times, struggling to make ends meet, a matrix complex. Somebody's got to read it right. Cruel supervisors, hard times, struggling to make ends meet, a workaholism, crushing debt, exploitive labor, a life filled with nothing but obligations, and people who always put others' feelings before their own. This is some people-pleasing energy. Somebody needs to be able to say no, first of all. My hands itching. God damn. Somebody just needs to say no. Otherwise, you're going to end up on a path that's not yours, you weren't called to. 4-6, 11-11, a path that you were not called to. Rather than the path that you were called to. 4 baskets. And the ancestor card came out. With the Empress, somebody's Passover loved one is letting them know. You take this route, and your lesson is only going to get harder. This is masculine. But if you do and understand why you need to do what you're doing, then shit works out. Really. The burdens go away. the suppressed emotions get addressed. The heartbreak, all of it. The root work comes back into the root chakra comes back into alignment. All of it gets fixed. Shit, you don't know how many times I told my child's father to do shit the right way, and he did it the way he wanted to do. Now look at him. Shit, I don't even know where the hell he at. But all I know is I keep getting text messages to my phone about bail sponsoring. Oh, okay. All I know is that. Shit. You want to do it your way? Do it. 4 baskets in the reverse. Boredom, withdrawal, fatigue, dissatisfaction. Like I said, somebody does not feel fulfilled, and it's because they're not addressing these emotions and these things that need to be addressed. Apathy, lack of motivation, catalog regrets, feeling misunderstood, reclusiveness, frustration, rejecting assistance. Somebody's also refusing to take the, like I said, you collective, you divine feminine collective, assisted this divine masculine collective in some way, shape, or form, and they rejected that assistance or are rejecting that assistance. Yearning, time for resentment, pity parties, depression, cynicism, self-absorbed individuals. It's getting deep. I read it. Ancestors. I think this is gonna be my last card. It is. Death is not a subject most Westerners or Western educated people like to discuss. Somebody is going through another death and rebirth. Death is not a subject most... Hold on, they got me doing a puzzle. Ooh, this is beautiful. Y'all, it was a nice sandy beach with blue water and just shit. And now we at like this big grassy green land field. It's beautiful. Blue skies and white clouds. Blue skies and sunshine. What's that? Blue skies and sunshine. What is that? Princess and the Frog. Death is not a subject most Westerners or Western educated people like to discuss. It's an event that will happen to each and every one of us. Yet it is considered morbid, weird, or taboo to spend any time contemplating it. It cannot be spring, summer, or fall forever. Eventually, the end must come to make way for something new. Death is just the beginning of that something. So when the Ancestors card turns up in the reading, you're being reminded that the only thing that is truly permanent is impermanence. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to mourn, but you must let go. Life goes on. If you receive the Ancestors card in the reading, consider the following. Every end is also a new beginning. The only thing that is constant is change. Put the past behind you and start over. Learn how to embrace the unknown. Do you know who your ancestors are? What does your lineage/ancestral heritage mean to you? In what ways are you and your ancestors the same? How are you different? Do you feel connected to your ancestors? Why or why not? Do you communicate with and or venerate your ancestors? If not, why not? They ain't say why. They said why not. So, somebody need to be partaking in that. If so, how? Do genealogy research or create a family tree? So it's time for somebody to really dig deep, especially when it comes to their ancestors and their spirit guides, because they are indeed assisting you, and they would like for you to acknowledge them. Okay. I guess we can do some of these. Hey, I'm all yawning in your face. Coherence is here to delight, it's just joy and happiness. So somebody understands what's gonna bring you grand day to you, grand day to you. That's a beautiful saying. Change. So it's good. There's a change getting ready to occur, a change that is occurring. I don't know why I finished it all the way up here like y'all can see it. Let me pull it down. So. Okay. There we go. Could you type like and comment so I can like and comment and share, and I can pin? Please. Half the deck is crazy. Spirit. You know what? Delight, communication, romantic love in the reverse, coherence in the reverse, empowerment in the upright, prosperity in the reverse. That's just somebody not wanting you to communicate to this person the things they needed to know. That was the whole point of them doing this root work on this person. They did not want this person. They wanted this person's root to remain in out of alignment. Okay? I don't even give those energies conscious. Somebody's conscious of that. Somebody was fucking with their root chakra. Thank you for sharing the live. If y'all could, the message is almost over. We done got the message out as much as possible. I just like to have it up there so when people do come in, they know to try to get the message out to as many people as possible. Thank you. Transition, but it was in the reverse. Somebody's got some work to do. I'll say that. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality. both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth the new. Somebody's got to change their entire perspective. Somebody could feel like they're having a hard time, but it's because you're not in flow. You're not going in flow. So you have to stop, reevaluate, and go in the right direction. That's what this transition is about. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Somebody needs to learn to let go. That's what I was saying earlier. Somebody just needs to truly understand who they are, so that when people in their life are coming and going, they are not swaying, they're not folding, they're not falling, they're not feeling less than who they really are, truly are, because somebody's not there. This is partially about codependence. Like, somebody could really rely on other people to help them see themselves in a certain light, and now somebody's being guided to do that for themselves. Is it good? Is there anything else? Prosperity came out in the upright now. The frequency to access this prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, and soul. So somebody genuinely needs to. There's some work that needs to be done. Body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches of the universe that the universe provides. Somebody needs to activate their magic. They need to get in the field and do some energy work. Crown chakra in the reverse. You're not listening to your downloads. Or you didn't. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Somebody needs to transmute this energy. Again, like I said, once you do the work, everything falls back into place. Your root chakra, this energy that's so heavy, these oppressed emotions, once you transmute that and actually put the energy where you want it to flow, everything's going to work out. Communication. At the bottom of the bed. Somebody could need to do some mirror work, like affirmations. That was weird. They doing that now? Somebody came in and the thing said, that's right. Romantic love in the reverse. Somebody, yeah. Somebody has to do this first before even realizing what went wrong here. You have to address what happened with you before you realize. That's what's going to lead you to realizing what went wrong here. But this romantic love in the reverse, this could have been somebody who they were in some sort of intimate connection with. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience experience and reflection of a conscious lover. Somebody got some shadow work to do. My stalkers came here, that's why I came to a low crowd room so they can get it. Listen, they gonna get the message. I used to do that, child. Then every room I went in just became a negative cesspool. And I was just like, man, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm out. I'm not doing the collector's award. But Spirit started sending me more people. But different people, more high vibrational people. Just messages that didn't pertain that person. Coherence, delight. Okay. So the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for our optimal ability to create the reality we desire. So somebody's transmuting this negative energy. Okay? The frequency of delight supports our capability to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Somebody's understanding that they probably should have chose somebody they were inspired by and not somebody they felt they need to help. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. We are the muses. What they said in Hercules. Why would you choose somebody you feel the need to teach? You're supposed to teach each other, inspire each other. This was somebody who was a student. Only a student. Not even a teacher. They still had lessons to learn. I'm not saying we're all teachers. I'll put it like that. But this person didn't have anything they could teach this person other than the lesson of needing to let go and actually being rooted and grounded in yourself and your self-confidence and understanding that you need to remain and you need to be solid no matter who comes and goes. Is there anything else? Sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange power of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance. Listen, Spirit, is there anything else? I done said all I feel like I can say. I do. I genuinely do. Gaia. Change. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother, Earth, and to the universe that binds us together. So somebody's changing their perspective of this mother energy, this earth energy of themselves. Coming up, because if you don't address it, you're just going to choose somebody just like the last person, and it's going to be a reoccurring lesson. That's probably why it came up like how I said earlier. I basically said the same thing earlier. I can't remember exactly how I said it. Okay, realization, solar plexus chakra, and consciousness. So this person understands that they weren't being conscious of their happiness and also of like the energies that they were aligning themselves with, unwillingly or willingly aligning themselves with. They weren't being conscious of what they were doing. And now somebody's having a methodical mind and being aware, having a methodical mind that is aware of itself. That is what's going on here. Somebody's realizing that's what they need. That's what they need to address. Need to address. You take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Sacral chakra. The orange flower of life supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Spirit, is there anything else? Mama got it. Right. Root chakra in the reverse. These 3 chakras need to be worked on. Solar, sacral, and root. But these, I do feel like the solar plexus and the sacral chakra is starting to align. And so therefore, 1, 2, 3. I be goddamn. Literally, I can't make this shit up. Somebody's ancestors is speaking to this person. Get it. 1, 2, 3. It's an alignment. Like somebody is. Why do I feel like this is a purge? Somebody needs to purge, cleanse. With those suppressed emotions, this is a purge. Somebody needs to purge. Get all of this stuff out of your system so that your chakras can align properly, because the way this came out was 2, 1, 3. That's not right. It's 1, 2, 3. So that's ancestral movement. And then things are moving on your behalf for the good. And 3, 2, 1. That's really how this came out. It was 3, 2, 1. So it's a countdown here. So when this person does the work, their ancestors can move like on their behalf to help them even more. Put it like that. So that's what this 3, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 3 is about. Healing. I can't make it up. When you move, they move. When you move, I move. Y'all, I can't say it like that. But you know John Legend, you move, I move. Oh, you want me to stop talking? He want me to stop talking over his show. He like, girl, shut up. Okay. I've said all I need to say anyways. Let me get some affirmations. You're talking to me like you're crazy. He's celebrating abundance, ultimate potential, and nature. Look, I just opened the deck. That's all I did. I opened the deck. And they flew over there, okay? Let's start with nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie. Step outside that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers. Hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic. Like, look at me. I'm being all tree huggy and stuff. But you'll find that even those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. So go hug a tree. And don't be so conscious about it. Let all the cars drive by while you hug the tree. Ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I ever have tuned into anything else? So you're reaching new heights, accessing new parts of yourself, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Congratulations, it seems you're due for a infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your pie hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. Right, Ashe, all praises to the Most High. Thank you for the message of spirit. So, I am Intuitive Lightseer J, and this is a safe space for you to heal. I hope that this message here found you well, and I also hope that even if you were not able to like, share, or comment, that you took something from this message that you can take on with you on your journey to help you better yourself. And thank you for all of those who did like, share, comment. I appreciate you for supporting me as I support you. Okay, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Jesus, miracles, and portals that I just opened, calling all the energies to me, returning any and all negative energies, entity, attachment, spell, right hand, slick, curse, that does not serve my highest good or the collective's highest good. I declare and decree it, you never shall find it, and when you do back to immediately and indefinitely. Ashe. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.